What's your like go-to childhood memory food? Like you're sick, you're at home, your mom's making you something probably.
Like sick at home, it's probably like ginger ale or tea, like chamomile or peppermint tea, but like sleepy time tea. That's what it was. Sick with sleepy time tea.
That's the good stuff.
So
But my mom also did the brat diet. Bread, rice, applesauce, and toast.
I was gonna say it's not just like
It's not brats.
15 bratwursts.
Yeah,
One
you don't
every
feed
hour.
your sick child brats. It's like
You
really
will broth
simple.
your way through this.
Though my parents went to university in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, where there was a restaurant called the Brat Bin, and the B of brat was frequently stolen, so it usually said the Rat Bin. But no, they didn't give us brats or rats for when we were sick. It was
When I was growing up,
bananas,
yeah.
rice, applesauce, and toast. That's what it was.
When I was growing up, I had a lot of urinary tract infections. And so, that involves fever, which involves, not being able to eat and keep things down. So for me, it was 7-Up, specifically 7-Up, not Sprite. 7-Up and Campbell's cream of chicken soup. When you empty it out of the can, it comes out and
Yeah.
the
It
nice
still looks like the can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And don't put too much water in it because I liked the gloopiness. And I would just basically have that and then, be sick and then have some more and just get as much in me as I could actually reasonably get down because, high fever as a kid is not a good thing.
No.
So, yeah, I gotta keep stuff down. So that was it. That's my childhood sick comfort food.
What you got, Kate?
It's interesting that you bring this up because I had this big birthday this year, and then so I assigned.
Yeah, the 16. Yeah.
I assigned somebody a job of being able to look after me in the future, and there was 2 things that I said. I was like, 1, you need to tell me I lost my marbles because now I put that into my short-term memory, my long-term memory, so that when I don't have short-term. You can say that. She said, well, that's great, because I'm a nurse, and I'll just bring you a bag of marbles once in a while, and then you can just try to find them, and you'll feel much better. And I was like, thank you, that's all I need to know.
True friend.
And then I said, and the other important thing we need to put in the documents is onion eggs. So that's an onion cut in half the onion diced smallly, caramelized in the pan, scrambled eggs together.
Oh.
Yeah. Onion eggs.
Yeah.
That is
Big old feed yourself breakfast kind of deal.
fixes everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
So not a sick food, like not a
Or even just like childhood memory.
yeah,
food.
yeah, but okay. Bread, peanut butter,
And what?
sugar.
Like white
Straight
sugar?
up?
Just white sugar.
Just sprinkled on?
Just as much as will stick.
Not like heat it up.
You open the sugar tin. You take the scoop out. You put it on. You shake it until
Whatever doesn't fall
fall off.
Dust it off.
You
So to be fair, I grew up with bread, peanut butter, marshmallow fluff, another slice of bread. So it's basically the same
Basically sugar, just more cohesion.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just cutting out the
Open face.
the processing step
Yeah.
of turning it into fluff.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just straight granulated white sugar.
I've heard of fairy bread from Australia, which is basically the same thing. It's white bread with butter and sprinkles.
Yeah, no, I've had that.
We do
I've-
cinnamon toast
I've
here,
done
which
that.
is-
Yep.
Cinnamon toast is delicious.
Cinnamon sugar with butter on toast is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've also done just like sugared butter. Yeah.
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 If you don't have the cinnamon part, you're just like,
Honey butter is also good.
I was gonna say the honey one for me was as a kid I used to put the liquid honey on the white bread and then make the sandwich but let it age for a day.
oh, okay.
You gotta get soaked in and.
Yeah, because you had to age it for a day, right? So you had to hide it in your bed or wherever you were, because you couldn't eat it that day. You found it the next day and the honey had
Crystallized.
Inside the
So
bread.
it doesn't take a full day.
Yeah, it only takes like 40 minutes. Like Not even
like
that,
4
like 5.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up with my mom and sister talking about honeycomb, like what it was like to have honey with the comb in it, and you could chew on the comb, and I didn't have the honeycomb experience. Like I didn't share that with them. I was too young at the time or whatever. But I would put honey on the bread and then let it soak in and eat the bread, thinking to my little childhood self, like, this is what the honeycomb is like. Kind of crunchy.
I didn't have to
It's not
stash it
that
for a
far
whole
off,
day.
actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Child me was
Because I did the same. Because I did the same thing with the bread.
Yeah.
But I have also had honeycomb, and it's like it's not
It's not that.
that far off. In that, like, you know, it's basically like tough honey. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, tough honey. Yeah.
Talk
That
on
makes-
it.
That makes sense.
You know, like actual honeycomb's like it's waxier.
Yeah.
But for obvious reasons.
They
but,
make
yeah.
candles out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We've all done that. Just taking a piece of bread, covered it in honey, let it sit.
I kind of want to try that now.
But so yeah, you
Highly
like I
recommend.
can
I've
save
done
you.
it within the past year.
We can save
Well,
you 24.
my childhood self. My adult self just learned something new.
Yeah, we could save you 23 hours and 55 minutes.
And the
It only
hiding them
takes-
under the
the
bed.
hiding it under the bed part. You can just. You can take that egg timer and really you don't need to crank it nearly as far.
I'm seeing a few non-Canadians in the chat asking why Canada has a cinnamon version of all of the breakfast foods. It's like whatever food there is, there's a cinnamon version added to it.
Right, because
True.
like cinnamon Apple Jacks.
Cinnamon Cheerios.
Yeah.
Cinnamon toast.
Cinnamon's good.
Why is that?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the etymology of that. Where did that start? Do we just have like too much in the strategic cinnamon reserve? Or
I don't know. Like food market stuff. Like it's like, oh, you know, they'll roll out. It's like, okay, Mars bars, Milky Ways, basically identical, but like, why are they in different markets, like different names in different markets that are like ultimately so close to each other? Where it's like nah, they don't like Mars in Milwaukee, so Milky Way there, and it's like, how does that? I don't know. It's like it is probably the most inscrutable system imaginable.
someone had like a whole doctorate that they did.
Yeah, you know, it's like I assumed that like McDonald's menu is going to be like homogenous, like basically North America wide. And then I go down to Texas, I'm like, yeah, can I just get like a crispy chicken wrap? And the lady like stared at me.
A what? A McRib?
And it's like,
That's viscerally unpleasant to me. The challenge of being like of asking for food from a stranger and then having them just be like, what?
I'm sorry, a what?
yeah,
I'm sorry, I'll leave.
it was the kind of stare that
Never mind,
that-
I'll never eat again.
Yeah, the kind of, and it can't be the like, it's like, oh, we don't have that on the menu. It has to be the kind of stare where you question whether or not, like, you just said like, hey, can you give me a piece of bread with some honey soaked into it, some peanut butter, and then just sprinkle some sugar on top.
Did I invent this whole menu? What have I been eating all these years?
I do appreciate how in different countries they do have different things at their McDonald's. Like,
Yeah.
I was in Paris recently, and they have vegetarian chicken nuggets,
Yeah.
which is very cool. And I wish they had that here. Just again, because I had to go on a plant protein diet recently, and so I
I
missed.
think I saw those out east.
Yeah, I wish they would bring those over here because I love.
Out east?
Just
Just-
Toronto.
Yeah, no, I just said that because out
Out
east
east, it's
is a
code for-
Canadian thing
it's code for
that
Toronto.
nobody understands. You're just because your lingo. Sometimes we have to explain the lingo. So out east from this seat means Toronto.